A. She works in a factory. What a nice girl. An. He's an artist. The. The underground station is next to the post office. Our friends, the Millers, live in the Scottish Highlands. I. Hi, I'm Mr. Dobson and I'd like to talk to Sally Harris. Me. Why don't you come and help me? Please ring me back. Who's speaking? It's me. Myself. I enjoyed myself very much at your party. Who helped you prepare this wonderful meal? Oh, I did it all by myself. You. If I were you, I'd take that job. Did they offer you a rise? Can I take you home? Do you guys want another drink before we leave? Yourself. Yourselves. Yourself. Yourselves. Get it yourself. I'm not your slave. Help yourselves. He. Who did you say? Tim Wilson? Is he your brother? Him. I've written him a letter. I saw him yesterday. It's him. Himself. I can't believe your son made this himself. It's beautiful. How did the man die? He shot himself. She. She lives with her mother. Her. Please give her my love. It's a pity I never met her. Herself. Yes, it's true, and Gillian herself told me. Jill doesn't think much of herself. It. Who is it? It's me, John. Itself. The cat hurt itself when it fell off the roof. We. It's boring here. Shall we go? Us. Us. She left us standing in the cold. He couldn't look us in the face. Ourselves. Why don't we just buy the house ourselves? We needn't defend ourselves. They. I didn't see Pat and her husband yesterday. Where were they? Them. Them. We didn't run into them either, but we sent them a letter. Themselves. Why don't the big bosses have to pay for their mistakes themselves? Everybody helps themselves to food and drink. 1. She slept on the one side of the bed and I slept on the other. This pullover's too large. Have you got a smaller one? One should be more critical about violence on TV. Oneself. For many people, learning to control oneself is extremely hard. Who? Who's that boy over there? Who have you invited to your party? Frank's the only one in our family who plays the piano well. I have no idea who you're talking about. Whose? Whose keys are these? Rachel told him whose they were. Whom? Our headmistress, whom we all liked very much, was leaving that day. To whom it may concern. What? What music do you like to listen to? What would you like, coffee or tea? He doesn't know what he's doing. Which? Which suit should I wear, the blue one or the black one? The dog, which had been sleeping peacefully, suddenly woke up and started barking. This. My dad was in London, and all I got was this stupid T-shirt. This is my car, and that Mini over there's my sister's. These. Have you seen these photos? These are my CDs. Those over there are Simon's and Neil's. That. That. I don't want this stupid bike. I want that one over there. Let's take the train that arrives in Leeds at noon. Those. Who in the world gave you those pills? Are those your shoes? Some. Judy married some guy she met in Leeds last year. The pie's really delicious. Would you like some? Any. Any office worker can use this programme easily. I looked in the cupboard for biscuits, but there weren't any. Each. The house had 3 bedrooms, and each bedroom had its own bathroom. The oranges cost 25p each. I want each of you to be home by 11. Both. I can't believe he wrecked both cars. We invited both of them to our barbecue. Each other. They kissed each other goodbye. Other. I've found one shoe, but I'm still looking for the other one. Please tell the others why I can't come this evening. Another. Quite often, neighbours help one another. One after another. Everybody. Everyone. Nobody. No one. No one. Somebody. Someone. There's someone coming upstairs, and I think I can hear somebody else at the front door. Anybody. Anyone. Shall we invite anyone else? I can't think of anyone. Either. They live in the middle of a quiet road with shops at either end. The Moore twins are both snobs. I don't like either of them. Neither. Neither man remembered who had started the fight. Which of these 2 ties would you buy? Neither. I don't like Picasso's early work. Neither do I. I don't smoke. Me neither. The Millers have got a car, but neither of them has got a driving licence. Whoever. Let's play a game. Whoever laughs first loses. Whoever told you that? Whatever. That's fine with us. We'll be there at whatever time you tell us. What shall we have for dinner? Whatever you like. And then you have to multiply by 56, or divide by 56, or whatever. Whichever. I'm sure the two of you will have a great time, whichever holiday you finally decide to go on. They're all good tools. Take whichever of them you want. Such. I've never had such a good wine before. Tamara's never really been unemployed as such.
And. Try and eat some breakfast. It's nice and warm in here. It's £120. But. Everybody else went to the pub, but Tim stayed at home. Besides. Have you spoken to anyone about this besides your brother? Either. We can either watch TV or play cards. Neither. Neither cars nor motorbikes are allowed. Or. Is this dress black or blue? Are you coming or going? Nor. Because. Sarah was shocked when she ran into Liz again because Liz was blind drunk. As there was no one home, I had to wait. She looked as if she was going to faint. He acted as though we weren't even there. Since. The scientists had to stop work since there was no money to pay their salaries. Although. Annie went to school although she wasn't well. Though. Though he's been poor his whole life, he's still a very generous person. I enjoyed the film very much, though there were some very violent scenes. However, when we arrived, the weather was fine. The next day, however, it started to rain. If we don't find a petrol station soon, we'll run out of petrol. Ask her if she'd like to come to our party. Weather. Do you know whether Anne's coming tonight? Unless. Our cat won't eat a mouse unless she's very hungry. Except. I would have rung him, except I seem to have lost his telephone number. I've told everyone about the surprise party, except Sarah, of course. How? Nobody knows how it happened. That I didn't know that you were on holiday. In spite of the icy roads, she drove to work. Despite the icy roads, she still took her car to work. Yet. The wooden bridge looked safe, and yet they had a strange feeling when they crossed it. Whereas. She loves lying in the sun, whereas her husband hates it. Considering he's only been with the firm for 6 months, he does his job very well. Provided you get the job done by Christmas, we can offer you a rise. Provided that. I'd be happy to accompany you to London, provided that you let me buy you lunch. Once. Once you've passed your exam, you'll have to start looking for a job. Now. Now that I've met Janet, I know she's exactly the right person for our team. Now I've met Janet, I know she's exactly the right person for our team.